Hello, and welcome to 12-Minute Meditation, a weekly podcast from mindful.org that offers mindfulness meditations backed by neuroscience. If you've been practicing, you know that 12 minutes of meditation a day can yield benefits like increased attention, focus, creativity, calm, resilience, and compassion. The latest scientific research supports this knowledge. So, on this podcast, we invite you to do your 12-minute practice with guided meditations from today's leading mindfulness experts. There's a new practice each week and a new way to experience some of those benefits day to day. I'm Chelsea Arsenal, Director of Advertising at mindful.org, and this week Mark Coleman guides us in a 12-minute meditation on abundance and nature, an invitation to immerse ourselves in the beauty and generosity of the natural world. As spring graces the northern hemisphere, the call to connect with nature becomes even more inviting. Mark poses a question that resonates deeply. How can we translate our knowledge of nature's benefits into a practice that nurtures and sustains us? In this meditation, we delve into the rich tapestry of love and nature, exploring the profound connection between our hearts and the natural world around us. Whether it's the simple act of gazing at the night sky, observing a bird in flight, or immersing ourselves in the depths of a forest, nature has an unparalleled ability to touch our hearts and awaken our sense of kinship and love. Guided by Mark's gentle voice, we find ourselves enveloped in a sense of warmth and connection as we explore loving kindness practice. Whether we're nestled in a park, surrounded by trees, or simply recalling past encounters with nature, we're encouraged to extend kindness, friendliness, and love to all beings. Mark Coleman is a teacher at Spirit Rock and has taught Insight Meditation retreats since 1997 worldwide. Mark is passionate about integrating meditation and nature and leads wilderness retreats through his organization, Awake in the Wild, as well as running annual nature meditation teacher trainings. He is an author of 3 books, Awake in the Wild, Mindfulness in Nature as a Path of Self-Discovery, Make Peace with Your Mind, and his recent book, From Suffering to Peace. Discover the essence of mindfulness with mindful.org's How to Meditate page. Whether you're new to meditation or seeking a return to its roots, our resources cater to all levels of experience. Dive into the techniques and insights to nurture your practice and cultivate presence, clarity, and inner peace. Best of all, these resources are completely free. Plus, by adding your email to the sign-up form on the page, you'll receive a complimentary email series covering the basics of meditation. Start your journey to mindfulness at www.mindful.org/howtomeditate. You can subscribe to 12-Minute Meditation while you're on mindful.org or wherever you find your favorite podcast. And if you're moved to leave us a review, we'd be grateful, and so will other listeners. See, your review helps them to decide whether 12-minute meditation is for them. But for now, for you, here's Mark Coleman.
We live on this beautiful planet, this beautiful earth, and you could say we're here because of love, because of the love that comes from nature and the abundance of this earth. And I think for many of us, one of the easiest places that our heart is touched and is opened, and where we feel a sense of connection and kinship and love, is in nature. Whether it's just looking up at the night sky, seeing a bird fly by our window, or when we're more deeply in the woods or walking in a park or by the ocean or wherever you find yourself in a natural setting. And so with loving kindness practice, what's most helpful is to find the most supportive place or environment that allows you to feel that sense of connection. So ideally, you're doing this practice in a nature setting, like a park, or it could be sitting on your deck or in a garden or out by the ocean, where you feel a sense of warmth or love or connection to the world around you. And equally, of course, you may not be doing that in nature. You might be sitting at home, but you may be recollecting times that you've been in nature, been in the forest, been touched by some contact with an animal or the ocean or the sunset or a night sky. And in doing so, in reflecting about that, it's allowing you to feel that sense of connection. Because one of the things that loving kindness, both the quality and the practice does, is it both opens the heart and takes us beyond our small sense of self. And of course, being out in nature, that's immediately apparent. We immediately feel connected to some wider sphere of experience and influence. And so it can take us out of that prison and that sometimes constricted sense of self where we feel small or separate or isolated. And so the loving kindness practice itself, as well as being in nature, is a way to allow the heart to open, to soften, and to attune and abide more naturally in that sense of open-hearted connection. So we'll begin our meditation first by finding a posture where you can feel comfortable, where you feel safe in the environment that you're in. And you can close your eyes for some moments and just letting your attention settle. First, sensing your body. Sensing the physical body touching the ground, feeling your connection with the earth, feeling the support of the land, of the earth under you. It's always there, present, supportive, nourishing. And as you sense your breath, each inhale, you're taking in oxygen released from leaves, plants, plankton. Each exhale, releasing carbon dioxide reabsorbed by plant life, tree life, nearby, far away. So sensing how just that simple breath is connecting you to this vast web of life. Feeling any sense of appreciation as you inhale for the life, trees and grasses, that it sustains you, that nourishes you. With the exhale, maybe there's a sense of well-wishing, warmth, love, appreciation to all photosynthesizing life that allows you and all breathing beings to live, to survive. And now taking a moment to reflect on a time when you were recently touched by some experience in nature. Something that moved you, perhaps an animal, a bird, a tree, a forest, the ocean, the night sky. Recollecting that experience and then extending your heart with a sense of warmth and kindness, love, well-wishing to whatever it was that touched you. Radiating a sense of kindness, friendliness. And if you find yourself sitting outside, you may choose to open your eyes and look around, taking in the trees or the grasses or the desert or whatever landscape is here. And again, extending a sense of warmth, friendliness, love. And you can do that through the vehicle of phrases. Phrases that express your heart's wish for life. May these grasses, may these trees, may all the life, the beings that live here, the animals, the birds, the insects, may all the life of this place be healthy, be safe and protected. Live with happiness, live with ease. Or whatever words come to you that express your heart's wish for the life all around you. And saying these words silently, repeating them a few times, either to whatever is around you or whatever comes into your mind and heart, whatever part of nature touches you. You wish to extend this sense of warmth, loving kindness. May all the beings on this earth be safe and protected from harm. May all species and endangered species be safe. May all creatures be happy and thrive. May all life be healthy, vital. And so sensing into the life around you, or as you look around, or as you call into your mind's eye, radiating a sense of warmth, kindness. You may be sensing into how this experience of love, it's a process of giving and receiving. You may be feeling how loved or touched you are by the natural world, and how the heart naturally wants to respond with offering loving kindness, well-wishing. And then, of course, including oneself as part of the earth's moving surface, and including all peoples everywhere, those near and far, those you know and don't know. So may all these life forms, all beings, all peoples, all creatures everywhere be safe from harm, be protected, live with health, live with happiness and safety. And so these last moments, allowing the heart to radiate in all directions, to all elements of this earth and the life that lives here. And so as you end this practice, you can take this heartfulness anywhere, because this heartfulness is the nature of your own heart. The nature of the heart is to love, is to be kind and compassionate. So whether you're moving about in the cityscape or out in nature, see if you can extend this quality of heartfulness, kindness, through both well-wishing of phrases, but also just through a sense of friendliness and warmth to yourself, to each other, and particularly to the earth in which we live and the natural settings in which we might move in. And know that you can take this practice anywhere and call it to mind anywhere. But it's particularly fun and enjoyable to, when you're outside walking, hiking, to bring to mind this quality. We tend to go out into nature to receive, but there's also a way that we can and are always in relationship and extending that sense of love and heartfulness back to that which is touching us.
Thank you for joining us for this episode, a 12-minute meditation from Mindful and Mindful.org. I hope you enjoyed practicing with us today. We'll be back in 7 days with another meditation practice to enrich your journey. In the meantime, stay connected by signing up for our free newsletter at mindful.org/sign up for compelling insights and actionable ideas to enrich your everyday life. That's mindful.org/SIGNUP.